It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man. Just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear
Welcome
to the
in, everybody.
to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete. You better
Please smack that thumbs up, y'all. We talking about ZIYAH here and Jarvis Butts. Shout out to everybody in the building. And shout out to everybody on the replay. Please smack that thumbs up.
But it's getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment, too. Yeah. We're going to see you on the flip side, man.
What's up, everybody? So we're going to be going over the update concerning the next steps of the case concerning ZIYAH Harris, Jarvis Butts. Shout out to everybody in here. Thank y'all so much for coming through. So I'm gonna go over what to expect the next with the next conference, and also I want to go over like what is a preliminary hearing, what to expect, what is an arraignment, what is well, as far as Michigan, they say case. What is it? Case. God dang it. Give me a second. We're going to be going over that stuff, though. I just don't have none of my notes in front of me. Welcome in, Selena. Welcome in, Belinda. Shout out to everybody here from Detroit. Shout out to my BFF in the building. Good morning to you in your neck of the woods. How y'all doing today? I wanted to go live yesterday, but I messed around and worked 12 hours. That's something I have not done in a while. I didn't feel like doing nothing after I got home. I can't believe I used to do that all the freaking time. So, yeah, so the first thing I'm gonna do is play this video from the update. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, shoot.
Includes the last conference. That will be on
Jarvis Butts, the man charged with sexually assaulting and killing 13-year-old ZIYAH.
Hold on. So the first thing I want to say that some of the content may be triggering to some. This is a crime channel where we talk about crime, real life events, and it's not meant to shock anyone, but it is meant to educate and spread the knowledge, and hopefully that she will be found. Hopefully she will get justice. That's what we're here for, also to share calls to action. So this channel is 18 and up. If you are under 18, you shouldn't be here. And if you feel like you'll be triggered by this, you probably shouldn't be here either. But here we go.
Where Jarvis Butts, the man charged with sexually assaulting and killing 13-year-old ZIYAH Harris, was back in court today. Our Jordan Burroughs was inside the courtroom and joins us now with a recap of today's proceedings.
Today at the Wayne County Criminal Justice Center, Judge Nicholas Hathaway laid out dates in the Jarvis Butts case. Butts is accused of murdering 13-year-old ZIYAH Harris last year. His jury selection is scheduled to start October 6th. Jarvis Butts was in court Friday to hear Judge Nicholas Hathaway decide key dates in his trial. The defense and prosecution both agreed on the dates as they await the full transcript to be typed out so they can read it over. Butts was previously in court January 17th for a hearing where he entered a not guilty plea. At that hearing, just like Friday's, ZIYAH Harris's family and friends were present. Butts, 42 years old, of Detroit, is charged with first-degree premeditated murder, second-degree criminal sexual conduct, and child sexually abusive activity. Butts is also accused of having an inappropriate relationship with ZIYAH. She was last seen getting off her school bus at the corner of Cornwall and 3 Mile Drive in Detroit on January 9th of last year. Her body has not been found. As jury selection starts October 6th, the prosecution said it could call 40 or more witnesses to the stand, and the defense said it could call 10 or more. It's a trial that could take 3 to 4 weeks.
I'm hopeful that you're going to have that transcript here, hopefully within the next couple of weeks.
So I just heard 40 new witnesses and 10 on defense. So they already had 22. So that'll be like 62 people that's come in on the prosecutor side. And also the defense have 10 coming in, and I don't know how many they had before. So this judge, Nicholas J. Hathaway, he changed his last name, and he was running for something, and he changed his last name to his wife's, I think. That was like 4 years ago.
With that trial date being in October, we had some time to work with. But I'd like to see you all again for final conference.
Today's calendar conference also laid out another key date, which includes the last conference. That will be on Friday, June 20th. Reporting from the Wayne County Criminal Justice Center, Jordan Burroughs, CBS News, Detroit.
What's this one? This is an old one. At the prosecutor. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that one. Okay, so we just heard him say calendar conference right there. So I wanted to go over what is a calendar conference. Like, everybody don't. I think this is the first time I heard it called a calendar conference. I don't know if I've been paying attention or not, but I've sat through trial in real life before. I also watch court all the time, you know. So I just wanted to go over what this calendar conference means. So a calendar conference call in court is a meeting where a judge and an attorney discuss scheduling the trial and hearings. It's a standard procedure for most court cases, especially a criminal case. And the purpose is to schedule the trial and hearing so they don't conflict, to manage the court's dockets, to ensure the case move forward and on time, to allocate resources effectively, and to determine if parties are ready for trial. Okay, so it's just trial preparation pretty much. And so how it works is many cases are scheduled for a calendar call at the same time. The judge schedules each case for a trial and the hearing based on the case's status. So the importance of this, in criminal cases, quick calendaring is important because the Sixth Amendment guarantees a speedy trial. This means that the defendant shouldn't be held in custody or an unreasonable amount of time. So calendar day, 24-hour period that starts at midnight. Oh, we know that. We know. Okay, so I just wanted to go over that, and then I also want to read what I noticed in this article. It says that in November they had enough to go forward with the case. Jarvis wasn't charged with ZIYAH until March sometime, and then in September he got the additional charges for the other girls, and all of that stuff happened because of ZIYAH. So I heard somebody like thinking that stuff happened. He already had that. No, he was fighting a gun charge or something, and in February, that's what he was supposed to be getting locked up for a year. He picked up all the stuff after ZIYAH. And so also, let me go back, because that's what I was saying. King's testimony actually was months prior to everybody else's. And we heard him say that he was questioned several times. Let me see what y'all saying. I'm going to go over what a preliminary hearing means too. Welcome in, Teresa. How you doing? Shout out to everybody here. Please smack that thumbs up, y'all. So, hold on. So, with the, hold on, y'all. I got to find what I was looking for. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm gonna read the only two articles that I see. So it's like a lot of people is not necessarily talking about this, but we definitely gonna keep up with it over here. Talking about is not what you would call people move on like real quick. They really do. Over here we have a playlist. We are on number 18 right now. So I got a playlist, 2 different ones, videos, shorts playlist and a live stream playlist, live streams and video playlist. So check that out. This article right here is the newest article, and it's coming, it's from March 7th, 2025. It's coming from Fox 2. So Jarvis, the man accused of SA kidnapping and unaliving a 13-year-old ZIYAH Harris in Detroit, will face jury later this year. Did I remember kidnapping? I guess. Well, yeah, that technically. So the trial date is set for October 6th. That's a Friday. No, it was set in court on Friday. Butts his charges is first degree premeditated murder, first degree criminal sexual conduct, and child, SA abuse. Child SA material, actually. So what happened to ZIYAH Harris? Harris was last seen getting off her bus in Detroit last January. Her disappearance led to police searching areas around southeast Michigan. While Harris's body was never found, prosecutors charged Butts with unaliving her and the RAPE. So I can't say all these words, and RAPE in September. Okay, so while Harris's body was never found, prosecutors charged Butts in September, when announcing charges against the 41-year-old. Now, I just said March, and I actually heard that on something that I was listening to today, so I'm going to pull that back up. But when announcing charges, 41-year-old Wayne County prosecutor, against the 41-year-old Wayne County prosecutor, Kim Worthy, said evidence shows that Butts, who knew Harris's family members, allegedly groomed her from 2022, which we already know it happened way before that. She just didn't have a cell phone. Harris was pregnant when she was unalived, and Butts was allegedly the unborn child's father. So, hold on. So they went through all the charges. We just literally read this the last live stream. The other charges that he's facing. Butts has also been charged with the SA of 2 other people who were under the age of 13 at the time. Wayne County prosecutor said one of the victims, who is now 20, was allegedly he allegedly did this between April 2012 and April 14, which I believe that's a typo, because they got April 2012 and April 14th. Maybe it was supposed to be April 2014. But I'm not sure. So while the other victim, who is now 11, this child was SA from the July 2015 to July, 2 years exact. And the same with the other person. Notice it said April 2012 to April, I think 2014. It started and began the same month. July 2015, July 2017 is when it ended. He was charged with 5 counts of second-degree criminal SA conduct and 1 count of first-degree criminal SA conduct for those assaults. So the court records show that Butts also previously served time in prison for SA in a child in 2004. Mr. Butts targeted and befriended women to have relations with their young daughters. He was a classic expert, groomer and all of that. And so the before his trial begins, Butts is scheduled for a final conference, which is June 20th. And I think they said it was a case conference. So it's like or the case conference is what they just had. So I want to talk about what a case conference is. A case conference and a calendar conference is two different things. Hold on, let me go somewhere else. So a case conference is a more informal meeting, and it's between the attorneys and the judge to discuss the case and potential resolutions. Okay, and the purpose, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. So a case conference is a meeting where people involved in a case come together to discuss the next steps. Case conferences can take place in a court in the context of the jurisdictional system, health, or human resources. So, I mean, it's different types of case conferences, obviously, but the one we talking about is a meeting where people involved in the case come together to discuss the next steps. So like I was saying before, like when you talking about court, it will be no surprises. Pretty much what they talked about in the preliminary hearing is going to be the things that they're going to be proven. So they show both sides. They, let me go to that. A preliminary hearing is a court proceeding that determines if there is enough evidence to try a criminal defense. So that's what the judge was hearing, and they also refer to it as like a mini trial. So they bring in people and they tell the witnesses or the people, the witnesses, like we seen, and then the judge determined if it's enough evidence to take it to trial. And that's what that was all about. It definitely was enough evidence. She read him his rights. I mean, she seen right through this guy. But I'm going to read what it says. Matter of fact, I'll just stay here. So how it worked, the prosecutor presents evidence to support the charges. The defense can cross-examine witnesses, which we've seen that. The judge decides if there's probable cause to believe the defendant committed the crime. So they did. All that stuff she heard, it was definitely plenty. If there is probable cause, the judge schedules a trial. If there is not probable cause, the judge dismisses the case. And they didn't schedule the trial, but I think she scheduled the next conference or something, was this, right? But she did bond it over for trial. And when it happens, the preliminary hearings are often held after the defendant enters a plea of not guilty. If the defendant is in jail, the hearing must happen within 14 days of the initial appearance. And so we see that King was totally separate. King was back in November. I'm not sure why it was separated like that, but I guess he was the easiest witness to get to. I'm not sure why it was separated like that, because he was the only one that was there. And they were arguing that it was enough to do it then. So I don't know why they didn't. But after a preliminary hearing, the next steps in a criminal case is typically an arraignment, where the defendant formally enters a plea of guilty or not guilty. So see what I'm saying? They said preliminary hearing, the next steps in the criminal case is typically an arraignment, but they called theirs a case conference. I'm used to it being called an arraignment. I haven't heard of case conferences and calendar conferences. I'm used to arraignments, but where the defendant formally enters a plea of not guilty or no contest to charges against them. This happens if the judge found probable cause to move the case forward during the preliminary hearing. So the key points about the process. The purpose of the preliminary hearing is to determine if there is enough evidence to support the charges against the defendant and proceed to trial. If the judge finds probable cause, the defendant is held to answer the charges, meaning the case moves forward to the arraignment. What happens at the arraignment is the defendant is formally read the charges and is required to enter a plea. So that definitely happened. But shoot, he got a couple more trials after this, or the next people. And I truly believe that if the kids were taken from the home, there's more investigating coming. There's gonna be more stuff happening, but it's all in steps. Right now, this is Jarvis's trial. There will be nobody else put on trial. This is Jarvis's trial. We seen what they the evidence that they presented, and all the witnesses that are called in on each side is going to help show that this evidence, they're gonna prove the evidence that they have. And if anybody else get charged, it's gonna be later on. That's usually how it works. This all Jarvis. And I believe no matter what they say, they're not gonna tip. They don't want to tip on the people that they looking at. So yeah, they gonna act like, oh, we ain't looking for nobody else. Yeah, come on. Ain't no way they getting away with this. I can't see it. If they didn't see that something was wrong in their household, they wouldn't have took the kids. They took the kids because they're now investigating. They don't take the kids for nothing. And I truly believe that she had a connection, because listening to the family, I went back and listened, and I'm talking about Jernell and Kiwana. They wasn't even believed when they was telling they had to fight the school to even get it to the police. Like, they was really giving them, they was on their backs. And it's like they took Annette's word over theirs. Like, her word was gospel. So she gotta have some connections. When you're a foster parent, I don't know if she always just adopt her own family. I don't think so. Because those kids she got had adopted besides ZIYAH and her brother, I'm not sure if they was family or not. It don't sound like they were. The way that they separated it. Like, well, when she was on trial, well, I take my kids to school, and just the way she separated the kids. My kids. But anyway, hold on. So, the purpose, the outcome. The defendant is formally read the charges and is required to enter a plea. Motion practice. Parties may file motions regarding legal issues in the case, and the court may schedule hearings to address them. So that's what we'll be looking at, like people filing motions to come in and regarding the legal issues in the case, and they have settlement discussions. So the case conference can be an opportunity to encourage settlement negotiations between the parties. And if a settlement is reached, the case may be closed. So trial scheduling, it's if settlement is not reached, the court will likely set a trial date for the case to proceed. And alternative dispute resolutions, they call it ADR. The judge may suggest using mediation or arbitration to attempt to resolve the dispute outside of the court. So one of the things I know, like I was saying, they can't just be like, they can't present something that they ain't showed the other side. That's a big no-no in court. So I am curious to know who all these witnesses are. There is 40 new people on top of the 22 that they had earlier on, and then just 10 on the other side. So that'll be interesting. Okay, and then So right here says key points about what happens after a preliminary hearing. So it's a formal arraignment. The defendant will be formally charged and enter a plea of guilty, not guilty, no contest. Trial preparation. Both the prosecution and defense will prepare their cases, including gathering evidence and filing motions. Discovery. Both sides will exchange information about their evidence. Discovery. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they try to show something in court that the other side didn't see, they can't do that. It's not, I mean, they're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to already know everything and all of that. So there will be no surprises. Potential plea bargain, except for maybe what somebody is saying. Potential plea bargains. The prosecution may offer a plea bargain to the defendant to resolve the case without going to trial. We passed that. So the trial, if no plea bargains is reached, the case will go to trial where a jury or a judge will decide if the defendant is guilty. And if found guilty, the defendant will be sentenced by the judge. I think he gonna get life. He deserves it. All these cases he got under his belt, ruining people's lives for a lifetime. Like, he going down. I believe it. And he going down for a long time. I mean, how do you spend, and I believe that I don't believe he spent the whole 10 years even. He must have got out in 8. For him to be out to have a child in 2013, he had to be out, right? In at least 2012. I heard somewhere that he did 8 to 10 years. It had to be under 10. But when you look at his record, it shows it don't show it that way. It shows that his date to get out was in 2014. And I don't know what, I had a screenshot of like these court cases that he had for child support. You don't take a person, you don't even, I think it was for a blood test or something. So yeah, that youngest child, Shannon has 5 kids. They're in court saying that her 5 kids is Jarvis's. So that gotta be his kid. They wouldn't be saying that if it wasn't. And the reason why I'm saying that is because in one of my videos I reported that it was a possibility, or I was questioning if she was his, even though I'm like she looked like him, but how did he get out in 2014 and she was born in 2013? So that makes me wonder why is stuff wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look up somebody's record, you're supposed to be able to look that up and see their real record and what happened, but that's not what I'm looking at. Oh, what are the 5 basic steps of trial? So look at the trial process. It is the presentation of the evidence and testimony of the witnesses, and the plaintiff's or prosecution's case is presented first. The plaintiff's or prosecution case is presented first. You got closing arguments, presentation of the jury instructions, charging the jury, and deliberation, and the announcement of the verdict. The case conference, another case conference is scheduled for 6/20, where they're going to be going over more information and or discussing stuff, coming to an agreement and all of that kind of stuff. The trial date is going to be the October 6th, 2025. And hold on, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this right here. So a case conference is a meeting in court where the parties involved in a case discuss the case and potential resolutions. To identify the case can be resolved To identify, the purpose is to identify if the case can be resolved, to set the timelines and directions for the case, to narrow down issues between the parties, to facilitate an early resolution of dispute. Who attends this is the parties involved in a case or their lawyers, a judicial officer, such as a judge or associate judge. And what happens is the parties or their lawyers discuss the case. The judge may ask to hear each side. The judge may provide their thoughts on the case. The judge may recommend next steps, and the parties may negotiate a resolution. Case conference types. So, criminal case conference, the prosecution and defense meet to discuss the case and potential resolutions. Okay, and it's other conferences like civil conference and family law case conferences, but we talking about the criminal case conference where the prosecution and defense meet to discuss the case and potential resolution. So they like pretty much along the way, they will set these emotions and all of that kind of stuff up until we get to the trial. And once that happens, shoot. So it should be interesting. Yeah, please smack the thumbs up, y'all. Sherry said, me too. You too what? I forgot what I said, Sherry. I forgot what I said. But also, it was something else that I wanted. Oh, that's what I wanted to go over. I wanted to go over Shannon's when she was reading those text messages from July 28th. And then I was going to read the text messages that she was looking at because, hold on, I'm distracted. Yeah, we gonna do that. I only listened to her testimony once, y'all, so let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. For sharing. For sharing. For sharing. Thank you. Yeah, I am not all the way prepared, y'all, because I'm just getting in. Please be patient with me. And I see they lowered the bond on old girl that left her kids for all them dang on years. Did y'all see that update? They lowered her bond by $200 million. She still got to come up with cash. She ain't getting out. And then I heard them talking about something about a medical condition, and I'm thinking, what? I didn't listen to it all, but still, like, who cares what you got going on? Let me see. I was agreeing with you about when you talking about Jarvis being incarcerated, but having a child when he's supposed to be incarcerated. Oh, okay. Okay, I was like, yes, thank y'all. And then on top of that, I'm distracted too. Like, I hate when I'm like this. I feel like I'm all over the place. Who's this? Oh, this that dude, man. This the dude I was... Let me do this one right quick. I want to make sure that we remember this guy here. This is the one that we talk about how the case kind of got... Whose hands was it in first and all of that stuff. So while I'm looking for the other one, I'm going to put this up right quick. Just so we won't be sitting here. Because that make me take even longer. When I know y'all waiting on me. He look like he been crying. Yeah, here go this dude. So this dude that I'm talking about, he actually worked with the judge now. Sitting up here looking like a statue. Don't look stupid now. All that trash talking he was doing to that woman. Get out of here. I forgot I even had that up there. Look at him. Neek. Wait, you changed your name? That's Nikki, right? Hold on. Let me move this.
The district court is now back in session. Please remain quiet.
And we are on the record. This is case 2459617, People of State of Michigan versus Jarvis Butts. Appearances, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Tina Ripley on behalf of the people, P.18.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Matthew Makepeace on behalf of the people, P.18.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Good afternoon to your staff. Legal Defending Services by Ken Riggins, P.82125 on behalf of Mr. Jarvis Butts.
Good afternoon, Neighborhood Defender Service by Cheryl.
This dude.
397.
Okay.
No objection.
Okay, I'll swear you in.
Okay, hold on, because you just asked.
Okay, so the brief sidebar I had with Mr. Makepeace and Mr. Riggins regarding Officer Wolf, I just want to put on the record that Officer Wolf is an employee at 36th District Court. I do not have a personal relationship with him, only a working relationship in which he comes to the courtroom in 234 to do his job as a court officer. I want to make sure for the people in defense there's no objection to me hearing his testimony today.
Okay.
No objection.
Okay, I'll swear you in. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can begin.
Can you state your name for the record, sir?
Derek Wolf.
And what do you do for a living currently?
I work at 36th District Court as a court officer.
And how long have you worked at 36th District Court?
2 months.
And prior to that, where did you work at?
Detroit Public School Police Department.
And how long did you in total work for the Detroit Public Schools?
17 and a half years.
17 and a half years.
You worked for DPS for 17 and a half years?
Yes.
And how long have you been in law enforcement in total?
39 years.
39
Before DPS,
years.
who did you work for?
I retired from Detroit Police Department.
Okay, so he know how to do police work, right? This is what we hearing, okay? He know how to do police work. But he was retiring, though, this time.
And what were some of your common roles and responsibilities at the Detroit Public Schools Police Department?
We go to the school. Sometimes we talk to the kids. We take care of the building, take care of the principals, we take care of the family, and make sure everybody's about the law.
Okay, so I do want to point out that this would have been the guy that would have been interviewing the teacher, right? Do y'all know that the teacher, the substitute teacher that Naziah had that day, didn't even get interviewed or asked a question by nobody that was looking into the case from the school. She didn't know until they told her she needed to show up in court. That's crazy to me.
And in January of 2024, what was your assignment at the DPS Police Department?
I was assigned to investigations.
And as part of that assignment, does that include going out and taking reports from people who are making police reports to the school police department?
Yes.
I want to direct your attention to January 10th, 2024. Did you go to J.E. Clark School in Detroit?
Yes.
And what was the reason you went
Notice he said January 10th, 2024. Now, what time was it?
there, sir?
I got sent there by my lieutenant about a missing 13-year-old young lady from the school.
And when you went there, did you speak with someone who was making that report?
Yes.
Who was that person?
I talked to her guardian, her grandmother, which is her guardian.
And is that Annette Harris?
Yes.
And in terms of taking that report, what's that process like? I don't want to go into what anybody said to you, but what information are you looking for to gather to put into your report?
Okay, I'm making a missing report. So I asked Miss Harris, when's the last time you seen her daughter? Her granddaughter. Description of what she had on. Has she ever been missing before? Does she have a boyfriend? Or she have friends she might go by the house and stay? Things of that sort.
And did you ask Ms. Harris all of those questions and get her answers?
Yes.
And then did you write an actual report?
Yes.
After you write that report, do you have any role in actually investigating to attempting to locate the missing person?
Yes.
Okay, what did you do after writing the report?
After I did the report, I canvassed the area looking for this young lady, although she was gone for at least 24 hours.
Okay, so we do want to pay attention to what he did in the very beginning. Like this is the guy who should have did everything and handed over to the right people, to me. I mean, instead of handing it over to another guy at the school, it should have just went to the police. So let's hear what all he did again. I don't remember, y'all, so.
She was missing the day before. And then from that point, we didn't find anything. So I found out the bus number that she was on. I got the video, and it showed what she got off the bus at Cornwell and 3 Mile.
Okay, so he did at least get the video.
Said Cornwell and 3 Mile?
Cornwell and 3 Mile.
Okay.
And from that point, like I said,
well, he said the video, but I think he got the video maybe of her, because I remember another guy getting the ring camera footage, so he must be talking about the bus footage or something.
We went to the house, talked to the guardian again, talked to some of the people in the house, and then we went on in and let it go from there.
Sorry, just to be clear, you keep on saying we. Are you doing these things with a partner?
Yes.
And who is that partner?
Dale Gardner.
Okay. Judge, may I approach?
Yes.
Oh, so that's the other guy that testified. One thing that I noticed he didn't say is that they searched the house, because that's the first thing you do if a child is missing. You search the house. So I'm listening for that.
Approaching what's already been admitted as People's Exhibit 2. Do you recognize that, sir?
Yes.
And what is that is contained in Exhibit 2?
A school bus.
Yep.
And is that a still shot from the video that you pulled or that you received?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's the bus that you identified that Naziah Harris was on?
Yes.
Oh.
And also, I remember Shannon being mad that they was at the house. They've been here all effing week or something. In a text message, same messages where her and Roxy had the conversation on the 11th. when she finally decided to post that she was missing.
May I have one moment, Judge?
Yes.
After they reported the fight that happened in November, then she posted it. That's crazy.
I have another question.
Okay, Cross.
He ain't had nothing for him. He ain't do nothing. We gonna hear. He didn't do enough. I ain't wrote a damn thing down. I
Mr. Wolf,
remember
you
that.
were dispatched to the J.E. Clark School because you're an investigator for DPS.
I was not dispatched. The lieutenant came to the office and told us to go by the school for the missing.
Oh, so you were requested, your presence was requested at the school?
Yeah, from my lieutenant.
You don't have an office within the school,
No,
so you're not like the school resource officer per se?
no,
Okay. And you said you met with Ms. Annette Harris on the 10th
yes,
and that's of January of 2020?
January.
I'm just so confused. What's the purpose of them if he ain't at the school? Hold on. Let's hear that one more time.
I have another question.
Okay, Cross.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Mr. Wolf, you were dispatched to the J.E. Clark School because you're an investigator for DPS.
I was not dispatched. The lieutenant came to the office and told us to go by the school for the missing.
Oh, so you were requested, your presence was requested at the school?
Yeah, from my lieutenant.
You don't have an office within the school,
No,
so you're not like the school resource officer per se?
no,
And you said you met with Ms.
I don't get the point. Called the police. She knew what she was doing. Boy, I promise you, this girl don't.
Annette Harris on the 10th
yes,
and that's of January of 2020?
January. Yes.
That was early in the morning?
Around between 11 and 12.
Now that's why where I got 11 and 12 at. Okay, because I remember the grandmother testified that she went to the school in the morning after she dropped the kids off, and she told them about what was going on, and then she told them that she was gonna go to the police. They told her, stay there, we'll call them for you. So he ain't get a call till 11 or 12? So what time old Grandma Net come up there?
So school was in session at that time.
Yes,
Did you speak with the teacher who was in Nasiah's classroom on the 9th of January?
no,
Did not talk to the substitute teacher. That's the first person he should have talked to. How was she that day? Was she okay? How was she? You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't ask. This is pissing me off just even thinking about it. And then just look how he just nonchalant about. Anyway, this is just.
Did you speak with any of Nasiah's known friends?
in the investigation, yes.
You did. Who did you speak to?
I can't recall that.
Did they?
Because he ain't write a damn thing down. This is who failed her with the granny. This is ridiculous, man.
Did you write them in a report?
No, not a missing report.
Which report did you write it in, sir?
So you spoke with folks, but you didn't record their names?
I recorded it probably on my run sheet, but not inside the missing report.
And you didn't take statements from anybody?
No, not at the time.
See what I'm saying? What was the purpose of him? What was the point of his involvement, period?
Ever?
No.
Okay.
No, ever. He ain't. Let's go back.
You didn't take statements from anybody?
Not at the time.
Ever?
No.
Okay.
So why did he say no, not at the time? And then she had to ask the question. Ever? No. So you just why not just boy, let me let this play.
Did you speak with anybody else at the school about Nasiah, either on the 10th or any time after that?
Only other chance I talked to guardian, which is the grandmother, and a couple of students.
A couple.
Yes.
So he talked to the grandmother. So that means that she came up there about 11 or 12, right? I mean, that's where I got that time from. We know she wasn't sitting up there from 7 or 8 o'clock whenever she dropped the kids off. If he was able to talk to her, then that was because she was up there late, around lunchtime, not even early. That's weird.
You know how many?
A couple, two.
Two. Okay. Just want to make sure we have the same definition of a couple. And you said you canvassed the area?
Yes.
What area did you canvass?
The 3 Mile area. We're all around there, checking the alleys, knocking on doors, seeing if we can get some video, doorbell, camera footage, things like that.
3 Mile, is that 3 Mile Drive?
3 Mile in Cornwall, that area.
Okay, and that's where the bus stop was?
Yes.
Where ZIYAH would have gotten off the bus?
Yes.
Anywhere else around the school?
We checked around the schools. We checked on, matter of fact, on her street as well. We didn't find anything.
In her classroom, does she have a locker or a cubby or anything where she stores items?
I can't answer that question.
He can't answer that one. He can't answer none of them, actually. Not the way they should be answered. And I'm still waiting to hear him say they searched the house.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Fair to say then that you didn't check?
I may have, but I can't recall right now.
He may have.
That's a long time.
Is there a report that documents whether you did or not?
No.
If it ain't no report, it didn't happen.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
And after you,
His testimony actually pisses me off. Just the way that he looking, and he just didn't care. Look how, I mean, to me, he just didn't give a damn. No mentioning of them. Exactly. When he gonna say that? I'm waiting. Because that should have been the first thing that they checked, y'all. That should have been the first place they checked. Matter of fact, they shouldn't have checked nothing. They should have just called the police. So they sat up there and held it long enough for all the footage to be missing. All the footsteps is erased. And he just sitting up here looking like this. Ugh.
did the canvas of the area of 3 Mile Drive in Cornwall. What else did you do?
I went back to the station, advised the lieutenant of what we came up with.
And what was that?
Which was what?
Which was, I talked to the parent, the grandparent, talked to a couple of students. We didn't find anything from doing our search of the area.
So did you do anything else in regards to investigating?
No, I did not, because I was getting ready to retire, so I was done.
He was done before he started. Seriously, never give a serious case to somebody that's about to damn retire, because they gonna be looking just like him. That's ridiculous and embarrassing.
Okay.
He should be
I don't have
embarrassed.
anything further.
He ain't do a damn thing.
Very briefly, Judge.
I don't even know.
How long, you were first notified about this on the 10th, correct?
Yes.
And how long did you stay involved in the investigation?
That day.
Okay, so your activities that Ms. Quick asked you about contained
That
all
day.
happened on the 10th of January?
Yes.
What happened?
So he had the duty of doing the most important job during for this case, and he was on his way out the damn door. It should have never got put in his hand. Oh, I'm irritated.
To the investigation after the 10th?
If someone else's investigation would have took over, besides me, because once again I was leaving, but I gave all the information that I had along with my run sheet as well. So
It was passed off to another investigator?
So
yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Okay, and then are you aware of what happened after that?
No.
Okay. And you said that on the 10th, your lieutenant came in and asked you to go to J.E. Clark?
Yes.
And who is your lieutenant?
At the time it was George Harris.
Okay.
George Harris.
I know you've heard of it.
I just clarification. You said you were leaving. Are you mean leaving DPS or leaving
Yeah,
for the day?
retiring.
Okay, thank you. Any questions based off of my question?
No, Judge.
Okay, you were all done.
Man, get out of here. This dude's lazy as hell. It's ridiculous.
And Judge, at this time, people would call forensic tech Margaret Lavala.
I don't even know that, and I that George Harris. No, I don't believe that. That's Let's listen to her. I don't believe that that's Annette's son. That man look old as Annette. Hell. Let me make this call. I see her since. Oh, she just left. She's short. Or he tall, though. Maybe she just short.
Raise your right hand, please.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Speak it to the mic. Pick it up accordingly.
Whenever you're ready, Ms. Ripley.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon. Could you please state your name for the record?
LaTrecia Johnson.
And how old are you?
31.
31.
And I don't want to know
13.
your exact address, but what is this? What street do you live on?
Outer Drive in Belfort.
And what kind of vehicle did you drive back in January of 2024?
A blue Nissan Sentra.
Okay. And do you recall being interviewed by Detroit police back on August 30th of 2024?
Yes.
And fair to say that was in relation to a Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know a Jarvis Butts?
Yes.
Okay. And how is it that you know Jarvis Butts?
He's my daughter's father.
Okay. And do you see Mr. Butts in the courtroom today?
Yes.
And can you point to him and tell me a color of the clothing that he's wearing?
He's right there and he's wearing green.
And Your Honor, would the record reflect the witnesses identified the defendant?
So reflective.
Thank you. And you said that he's your daughter's father.
Yes.
How old is your daughter?
She just turned 2.
And
when did you meet Jarvis Butts?
Okay, mother trucker, that's crazy.
And how was it that you met him?
What the hell? I ain't mean to call him a name, but let me pause this. Cause that really did irritate me. Just the way that he was looking, and you know how we be looking and we don't give a damn. You done. I mean, that's just how he looked to me. Like even the way he was doing his mouth and stuff. I'm just like, dude, he did nothing. Why have the job if you do not care at all? For real, he didn't give a damn. I promise you, he didn't. Thick neck, tongue, and lips. Bingo, he didn't care. He was concerned about retiring. That's all he was thinking about was his next damn meal. A sorry excuse for a resource officer. Oh, he said he wasn't no reason. Didn't he say he was some other kind of officer? He didn't have an office or something. I don't know. The dude didn't do nothing. He didn't even check the house. So at what point did the house get checked? That is the first thing you're supposed to do. And he didn't say not one time that he checked the house. Oh, I talked to a few people, and did you write it down? No. I may have, but just ridiculous. Now we see how this baby got ignored and all around the board. How does everything line up for Jarvis perfectly? And then you know what? They said that they could prove without a reasonable doubt that she is no longer with us. And I'm wondering what else do they have? Because remember the last live, I was like, they put her in a dumpster. That's what I said because I was looking at Ashley Elkins' case. I know, like, when I was looking up Zion Foster came up, and that trial was like going on around that time. I do believe close enough. It was close enough. So Zion Foster, she was put in a dumpster. Ashley Elkins was, and somebody else. And then I was like, that's what they did. I believe that's what they did. I believe that's what they did. At first, I was thinking she was in the water, but she would have floated up by now. It like the water was frozen at that time. I heard it was like below 0 temperatures around that time. Like, I believe that she would have been found unless she was like in something. Like, I was just looking at something yesterday, and they found a car that had been in the water since 1985. A whole family went missing, and they didn't know until just the other day where that family was at. And a car, I mean, she wasn't in a vehicle, but that's something, how a car can be in the water that many years and nobody ever know. But the car ain't gonna float, but a body is. Like, a body plays as a lifeboat or jacket, once everything swells up, unless she's caught up on something. I still didn't hear them say they put sonar equipment in the water, though. I mean, I could assume they did, but not really. See, unless you putting sonar in the water and you really getting down in there, you could miss a lot. But now I'm not thinking she's in the water. Now I'm thinking that he placed his phone there for 2 hours. Because what was he doing for 2 hours over there? I think he just placed his phone there and then came back and got it. He placed the phone there to go do some stuff, came back and got the damn phone. That's what I think. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. And he just, after they left that house in Ypsilanti, they could have got rid of her from there. Because remember, they said they had to split the money, blah, 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 all that. Jarvis was clocked at 9 o'clock at Angel's house. And then 9 o'clock was also the time that he picked up her car. So how can he be 3 places at one time? Something is weird. That judge said she ain't gonna let the courtroom stop her from showing her car. Now, I had that up and I hadn't even read it. I noticed that. I noticed her neck. I'm like, dang. Now, she would have blew a bubble, I'd know something. Or she would have started popping that gum.
Warren and Casual.
Girl, speak up.
Now, you said you have one daughter with Mr. Butts. Do you have any other children?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What other children do you have?
I have a son.
Okay, and how old is he?
He's 7.
And that is not a child by Mr.
No.
Butts? Okay. Now, do you recall, we'll take you back to February 15th, 2024. Do you remember that day?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened that day?
Police came to my home, asked me if I know Jarvis.
Did they just say February 15th? I wasn't listening.
ZIYAH.
God dang it.
Your children?
Yes.
Okay, cool. What other children do you have?
I have a son.
Okay, and how old is he?
He's 7.
And that is not a child by Mr.
No.
Butts? Okay. Now, do you recall, we'll take you back to February 15th, 2024.
Okay.
Do you remember that day?
15th.
Yes.
Okay. And what happened that day?
Police came to my home.
Okay, so February 12th, Shannon Jones, the lead investigator, got the case. February 13th, they brought, I think is when they talked to King, and Jarvis was either the 13th or the 14th or something. Something significant happened on the 14th, besides Shannon posting a missing flyer or whatnot. So once Shannon Jones got it, the lead investigator, things started moving. And they was on the first people. You know what I'm saying? The first one. Oh, this the car he had. Oh, this the person who he called and who he was with.
Asking me if I know Jarvis and have I seen ZIYAH before.
All right. And did you, I guess, did they do anything at your house when you were there?
They searched my house.
Did they ever search on that day? Did they search your vehicle?
No.
Okay.
They just looked in there. They didn't do it for. I don't know if that was what you call a search for them looking inside.
Okay. Was there ever a time that you allowed Jarvis to use your vehicle?
Yes, one time.
Okay. And which vehicle? 2 times? Okay.
Ms. Johnson, can you speak up just a little bit louder?
2 times.
Thank you.
And which vehicle was that?
The Nissan Sentra.
Okay. And I showed you a PowerPoint before of 197 photos of a Nissan Sentra. Do you recall seeing those photos?
Yes.
Ms.
And
Ripley, can you hold on for 1 moment?
oh, sorry.
Hold the damn mic. They got a little mic condom or a mic bonnet, I should say.
Yes. Do you recall me showing you the photos of a Nissan Sentra before?
Yes.
Okay. And in showing you those photos, did those fairly and accurately depict how your Nissan Sentra looked back on August 30th, 2024?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, what's strange to me about her, well, not necessarily her testimony, but what's strange about her is the fact that she was so cool with him after him tearing up her car. Like, I would have been furious. And so to me, I mean, for me, that really stood out. That part really stood out, that she didn't seem to be bothered enough about that car and they phone conversation. Telling her to wipe stuff down and like, what? Well, did you do any of that? No, but you sure act like you was gonna do it. And I don't know if she did it or not, but they could tell if she wiped the stuff down because his fingerprints wouldn't be there, so I don't know. But that was just weird. I wouldn't have she couldn't remember when she went up to the shop. She took the daughter up there to the shop to see him. And that was kind of annoying that she couldn't remember which. I wanted to know what day was it that he tore up her car. Because what was he doing? Like, so, yeah, what was he doing? But let's listen. Let's listen.
Well, first I'll move for the admission of People's Proposed Exhibit 11.
And everybody kind of too nonchalant, too.
The PowerPoint of the Nissan Sentra.
Any objection?
No objection.
It'll be admitted as People's Exhibit 11.
Thank you, Judge. May I publish?
Yes.
Now, when you let Jarvis Butts borrow your vehicle, did it look? Oops, sorry. Did it look how it was photoed?
The back was messed up, but the front was good.
Okay.
It was fixed.
So back in January of 2020.
What do y'all think happened to this car? I haven't heard people giving any scenarios on what they think might have happened here. What the hell, man? Like, They literally had time to just do all of this, just let time lapse, and boy, they really did this one, didn't they? The grandmother, by doing that right there. And then when we listened at the father's testimony, he said that the grandmother told him he would, I would take the girls up to the shop. So she was the one doing the footwork, dropping the kids off up there to him. She was making it happen. Then she had some type of relationship with Jarvis, fixing stuff around the house and stuff like that. Like, what was really going on with that? And I know they said that, she had him first, and maybe so. Because, Shannon would have been 19. If she was 19 and had a kid, that means she was with him before she turned 19. It take 9 months to be pregnant. Did she get pregnant the same day she met him? Yeah. So she would have she probably was 16, 17 when she got with him and just didn't get pregnant until 19 or have a child until 19. So he would have been 29 at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, so your mom would have had to be cool with that. And then she would have been, a little bit more in her heydays, probably on them pictures where it looked like she was trying to, when they had on them crazy outfits and she had on hers, and yeah, where she would still look like she was dropping down and getting her ego on, girl. I could see that. Because she reminds me of an old 304. She do. Hey, I can't do this poll no more. I can't do all of this no more. So I gotta go to the next best thing. Fostering children to get some money. Just like old PIMPs like to turn pastor and start pimping the church. Just change it up a little bit.
Or your car still had the front end?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the only difference in how it looked
on the photo? Yes.
Okay. So that's the only difference in how it looked from January of 2024?
Yes.
Okay.
Ain't no way I would have been as calm. Remember when he called her from jail? She was so chill and cool on the phone with him. Man, I still would have been mad about my damn car. Talking about, don't drive the car. Go get your mama a car. All the stuff he telling her. Like, what? Don't drive your car. He ain't said nothing about helping her get another car or get her car fixed or nothing.
When is it that Mr. Butts borrowed your vehicle?
January 9th.
Is that the first time?
Yes.
Okay. And you said there was a second time?
Yes.
When was that?
I think it was either the next day or the day after that day. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't know why she can't remember that.
The first time, let's talk about the first time. How did it come about that he borrowed your car?
He called and asked if he can use my car to do something with his son.
Okay. And when is it that how did he get your car?
I didn't get home till about 9 o'clock and he came to my house.
See? She didn't get home until 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. So, or was she the one? They said Angel. Where did I read that at? So that's where I got. Wait, where did I see that at? I read it somewhere. Official stuff. So right at 9, right after he left the shop, I guess. And she don't stay far because she stayed near Shannon them. And we know that ZIYAH walked to the shop, so it's not that ain't that far from the shop in a car.
Okay. Is that 9 a.m. or 9 p.m.? 9 p.m. Okay. And you said he came to your house and picked it up?
Yes.
Okay. To your knowledge, did Mr. Butts say how long he was going to borrow your car for?
No,
Okay. Did you have a reason, a time where you expected it back?
at least 2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours.
When did Mr. Butts return with your car?
The next morning.
What
Was
time?
this normal, abnormal?
No, not normal.
Not normal? Okay. And did Mr. Butts say what he was doing when he had your car?
No.
Okay.
He ain't have to.
Did you notice anything different about or in your car after his use that first time?
No.
Okay. Did you notice anything in the back seat that was different?
There was a pair of glasses that was left that my son was playing with at the time.
So we know that, well, allegedly, right after he left her, then I don't know if right after he left her, he checked into that hotel at 9:30. So do we think he slept at that hotel, or that was just like a home base? He had no intentions on bringing this woman's car back that day, period. But I'm curious to know, what was he doing? For real, what was he doing?
And I'm going to show you.
Oh, this might have been when he was throwing all her belongings all out the car and all that. But guess what? Them glasses was like, those glasses was like he seen a dang on ghost. You idiot. You forgot these. Like, how did they get in the back seat, I wonder? Did they fall out of her pocket? How did that happen? Was it a tussle in the car? You know, I just wonder. They said he transported her body, so they ain't say nothing about no DNA in the car or nothing. I guess maybe that stuff will come out. They said they got some more smoking gun stuff.
In People's Exhibit 11, photo 37. Where at would your son be sitting?
On the passenger side.
Okay, in the passenger.
On the back seat.
So you can kind of see it better in photo 41. He would sit behind the passenger seat?
Yes.
Okay. Describe the glasses that he was playing with.
I believe they were clear around the frame part. I don't know what the ends look like, but I do remember they were clear around the frame.
Okay. And I want to show you what's already been introduced as People's Exhibit 12.
Yes.
Is there anything in People's Exhibit 12 that you recognize?
The glasses.
Okay. How is it that you recognize those glasses?
They were clear just like that. The one my son was playing with.
Okay. Now, you said your son was playing with them in the back seat. How did you get them from your son?
I told him to give them to me because I didn't know who glasses they were.
Okay. How is it that you come to ask Jarvis about these glasses?
Well, my son was playing with them when I was with Jarvis at his shop.
And I guess
the next day I went to the shop and my son, picking my son up from school.
He don't.
Jarvis was to see his daughter and my son was playing back with the glasses.
Okay. From when Jarvis had borrowed your car and returned it to you picking up your son from school, had anybody else borrowed your car?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're at the shop. You see your son playing with the glasses. You take them from him.
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, tell me, what does Jarvis do?
Wait a minute, Angela. You know where that video at? I've never seen a video of Jarvis walking, taking nothing nowhere. Whoa. Hold on. I don't know why it does that. Let me move this. So annoying. Why is it doing that? She said when the case first broke, they had video footage of Jarvis taking something large like auto parts in the dumpster in the rear of the shop. Now that would be something if they got something like that. I would think that they would have presented that, like, because that would have led them to a search of the landfill if they thought something was in the dumpster. Now that's how they found Ashley Elkins, though. I mean, they seen this idiot going back and forth too. And then they just took that and found evidence of, you know, her in there. And oh my God. Ugh. But that's what I'm picturing. Like, they wasn't worried about nothing. They like, see, because they all working together, we gonna make sure that they don't have footage. We gonna make sure, you know, that it be at least a month or two before they even start investigating. So yeah, don't call the police. Go ahead and report it at the school. And it's like they was helping her at the school. I'm telling you, the reason why I say that is because Jernell and Kiwana was saying that the school wasn't listening to them. They CPS wasn't listening to them. Hell, the police wasn't listening to them for real, you know. And they was taking Annette's word for it because she all locked in, I guess. And so she was protected. They said to the point, I mean, where they was getting threats, like when Vari first ran away and all that. They thought that he was at their house or at Kiwana or one of their house, and they got threatened. And it's like, okay, these people are reporting something happening to children. Is this something that y'all okay with it in Detroit? Because it's seeming that way. At least with the beginning. I mean, the beginning is everything. How it starts is everything. The first steps, because whoever take care of the first steps, they like, okay, well, they took care of that. You know what I'm saying? No, they didn't take care of nothing. They needed to start straight from the beginning. And I wish I knew which video that other guy was on that he handed over to, because I forgot his testimony too. I did. I forgot it a lot. Because, you know, I was just watching it in the beginning. That's why he's so big. He don't care. Don't care about a damn thing but eating some donuts and soul food or something. Like, I mean, everything about his top is heavy. And he just really irritated me. He irritated me the first time I seen his testimony because he just didn't care. And then, okay, like I said, how do everything line up for this guy? You know, she go missing. The grandmother reported the next day as a runaway, by the way. So you know what I'm saying? They really wasn't doing too much. They try to make it seem like that. And then you go, everybody that it got reported to first did nothing. Then the next day, the school marks her present. So, like I said before, one of the biggest things that they was using was like, she was always in school. She never missed a day. Well, how do we know if she missed a day or not when the school is marking her present when she ain't there? And they get rewarded for that too. The school do. Because somebody that was a teacher commented under one of my videos and was like, that could happen. Another student could have marked her present, or the paper could have been pre-marked present. Either way, I said that's not a good practice. Like, and then, they get some type of credit for kids showing up to school. So I remember ZIYAH saying she was in the hospital like the month September, like in August sometime, because it was a conversation in September. She said she had her menstrual when she was in the hospital. So did she miss any school then? Oh, well, school was out in August. Another thing, like when the pandemic happened and they allowed kids to homeschool, That hurt a lot of children. They was able to be at home and nobody see them. So a lot of kids already don't even eat till they go to school. And now you're going to have them some so-called homeschool. She act like she does not even want to testify. She definitely do. Welcome in, old boy. How you doing? Shoot, if he's still in here. Oh, it wasn't that long ago. That rocking in the chair from side to side, she is nervous. Well, she needed to pick up that mic. Eventually she will. But it's just, I don't know. Her mouth kind of remind me of Net's. Like they got some similarities. She definitely could be one of the fam.
He snatched them from me and said those were his sunglasses.
Okay.
Why you snatch them?
Okay. And do you think anything of this at the time?
No, I just thought that was his sunglasses because he said he was taking his son somewhere in the car.
Did you question him about his whereabouts?
Now, the second time that Jarvis asked to use your car, you said that was either the day after or the next day.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about how that comes to happen.
Well, he comes to my house when he get off work. He comes by to get my car. Said he needs to use it again for his son. I said okay. And he said he wasn't going to be gone for that long like he was the time before. I said okay. He was only gone for like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours.
Why her car?
Okay. And are those the only 2 times that he ever used your car?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Were there times that he would be in your car with you?
Yes.
That he would take in places?
Yes.
Okay. Have you had any contact?
And that's very significant too, that he borrowed her car, never borrowed it before, and the way that he acted with them sunglasses or glasses.
With Jarvis since he turned himself in on February 7th of 2024?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that through?
Phone calls, get out, text, app.
Okay.
And you need to pull that microphone off the edge. Yeah, that way I can hear you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you recall a phone call in which Jarvis asked you some things about your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. And you've heard that call before?
Her lips was itching?
Yes.
Okay, and was that call that I played for you, is that a fair and accurate depiction of the call that you had with Jarvis and him asking you about the car?
Yes.
And I moved to the admission of people's proposed exhibit 13.
Any objection?
No objection.
And your Honor, may I publish?
Yeah, it'll be admitted as People's Exhibit 13, and you can publish.
I want to say normally when he don't ask to borrow her car, she just take him everywhere. But all of a sudden he need her car and then brought it back towed up and she was cool with it.
Can I also see Exhibit 12 when you get a moment?
Yes, Judge.
Mayor.
Yes.
And for the record, this phone call is 6 minutes and 43 seconds long.
The call from
You didn't get what she said?
a unit at Wayne County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. The inmate has requested that you pay for this call. If you don't wish to talk, hang up now. Thank you for using Tell Me.
Yeah.
Oh, this must be another call. I mean, like, how they start the call like that? Hold on, let me do something. I meant to turn this down a little bit. Please smack the thumbs up if y'all haven't. Subscribe to the channel.
One more for you to do. 313-207-2195.
Oh, okay. So he got one woman calling another woman, and I wonder who is the first woman that's calling for him.
Hello. 207. 217. Huh? 0. Hello? 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 Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Alright. What the fuck going on, man? But yeah, they done did everybody shit. You said what? I said, I don't know what the fuck going on, but they done did everybody shit. Everybody shit. You on everybody house?
I don't know what's going on, but they running up in everybody ish.
They come to my shit?
They coming to my shit? I don't know.
I don't even think they know of me.
She said what they don't know of me. Hold on.
Anything that I had, anything that I touched. You want that? Huh? You said what? I said, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I done did everybody shit. Everybody shit. You on everybody house?
I wonder who else house got searched. They did say that they Shannon did say that they did at least over 20 some search warrants.
They come to my shit?
Is that a normal response though? I mean, did she know what was going on or not? And shout out to Miss Parker too, because she pointed this part out. Like I said, I only listened to her everybody testimony once, and I didn't know what to listen for. And I don't even think I really listened to the call because I couldn't hear it at the time. Because this bad audio gets on my nerves, like seriously. Like, especially in the interrogation room, I was so annoyed with that audio. Plus, bad audio is my pet peeve. So when it's bad, I just get irritated a little bit. But I could hear this. Shout out to T Beezy. That's why Granny went to school, because her son is over the school public. I don't believe it. I don't believe that's her son, because that would have came up in court. Just like the judge brought up that guy worked for her, or not for her, but in the 36th district or whatever court. And so I think that would have been brought up. I don't believe that man is her son. Cause where you get that from, old boy? You got some proof on that? I'm just curious. I know his last name Harris, but And I did hear that she got a son that's a cop. I don't know how true it is. Matter of fact, they said that's the one they call Boo, the alleged cop son. But I don't know. I heard it, but I ain't seen nothing official. Now that man looked old too, but at the same time, if she had one at 11 or 13, yeah, he would be just a few years, 10 years older than her, 11 years older than her. So yeah, let me know. In Detroit, they investigate thoroughly and quickly if you have money. Oh wow, yeah, that's everywhere. Notoriety or are a YouTube? Oh, I see what you're saying. See, YT means YouTube to me. It always throw me off, but I know what you mean now. Wow. Yes, please smack that thumbs up, y'all. Yes, and please smack those reactions. Yes, if you want to support the channel, there's so many ways. We got a goal set right now. I would greatly appreciate if y'all help me reach my goal or join the membership or send a super chat, super sticker. You know, there's so many ways to support and definitely join Sleuth Nation if you a sleuth. I believe he took that baby there because why would she have to wipe anything down? And why would... Hold on. I hate this thing. What the heck? I just lost the whole message. Oh. Why would he wipe anything? Why would she wipe anything down? And why would he tell her to save herself in the fight? Oh, I had to listen for that. Hold on. Let's continue. I mean, yeah. It's weird.
I don't even think they know of me.
I mean, what they know of me or do that? The way she said that sounds stupid. Like, why did she even word it that way?
Anything that I had, anything that I touched. Just for yourself, man. Anything about me, man. Just prepare your goddamn self. You feel me?
Prepare your goddamn self. Hold on. Wait, I think I moved it the wrong way. And dude, just talk. The phone call is recorded, so we right here with you.
How you calling me?
I told y'all he sound like he talked with his teeth closed. Go to your mama house, wipe down the car. Hold on. Is his mouth wired or what? It should be, but
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, so say go to mama house.
Go on to mama house.
Just for yourself, man. Anything about me, man. Just prepare your goddamn self. You feel me? Anything that I had, anything that I touched. Just for yourself, man. Anything about me, man. Just prepare your goddamn self. You feel me?
Yeah.
Sound like he said, just for yourself, prepare. Wait, hold on. It don't make no sense. She putting herself in it.
Just for yourself, man. Anything about me, man.
Just for yourself. Anything about me. What?
Anything that I had, anything that I touched.
Anything that I had, anything that I touched.
Just for yourself, man.
Just for yourself, man.
Anything about me, man.
Anything about me.
Prepare your goddamn self.
Prepare your goddamn self.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Yeah.
And she said, yeah.
Really?
And so I said, go to my house.
Go on.
Yeah. Go to my house, man.
Go to mama house or your mama house. I don't know. And she just sitting there like, go to mama house. Like, man, what the hell are we talking about here? That's crazy. See, I think this might be where the judge gathered mental issues at. I don't know. But that's what she said. Welcome in, only one me. They can't know of me is what she said. They can't know of me. Man, I can't hear every word, and I got these big earphones on. Like, what does she say? They all talk mumbly to me. Like, but if I record it, I will be able to hear it because I could turn it up and slow it down. I don't like to assume. Like, I didn't hear every single word.
How you calling me?
My house, I'm doing something I ain't supposed to be doing. Go to my house, man.
Then you got audit. Go to mama house, get mama car.
You gotta go home, use her car.
Did he say you can't go home?
Okay.
Okay. Sounds stupid.
So don't use my car though.
I don't know what's going on, bro. They're taking everything out, bro. Use your mama car, man, and drive around, man, trying to put yourself with your mama car, man. Your brother carries somebody's car.
What's all the damn noise? Is it in the court? I think the court is making all this damn noise. You already can barely hear it. And they coughing, farting, and throwing paperweights. I can barely. This is annoying. This is why I didn't hear it that good. I'm telling you. I hate bad audio. Let me see what y'all saying. I don't think y'all understand how much bad audio annoyed me. I will leave the best live stream if the audio is bad. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna miss all that. But yeah, so what y'all make of that? Did they just end up saying, "Oh well, she's slow," and that's that? I don't really, because I mean, why was she sitting there talking with him like that if she didn't have nothing to do with it? Why was she so cool with her car being towed up like that? And and they talking nice to each other. Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, that is suspect. The whole conversation is suspect. It really is. So, what y'all think? Don't use my car at all. Exactly. Like, who is this dude? This your daddy. Jarvis know exactly what's going on. That's why Jarvis called her to give her a heads up. They coming. Now, I don't know what. Let me look at this. Of course, I don't know what the date is on this call. But obviously they hadn't been to her house yet, so that was her heads up. It's beyond me. I don't know what the F. You know exactly what's going on. Maybe they got some. Is that what he said? To own or something? And then, I mean, come on. How much did she know, y'all? How much did she know? She too cool with this. Ain't no way in hell he would have got my car the second time if he told me he was going to be gone for 2 hours and he was gone all night. You see what I'm saying? Number one, if I'm supposed to be your girl, your woman, I would have been upset thinking you was with another woman in my car and then find some glasses in the car that could be a girl's, a woman's. Yeah, I'm not going to be cool with that. But I ain't her either, so.
They got cars, they got they guns, they I don't know what the fuck they do, bro.
You know what they doing, bro. See, I might have to edit this so I can take out all of that, and yeah, we might. It's getting on my damn nerves. Okay. And then the thing that was crazy to me, like, she's a mouse. She is like a child right now. But then she gonna get all tough with the guy. Like, girl. And then on her way out the court, I was sleeping with other people too. I was doing it too. Like, ew. Ew.
So don't use my car at all? I don't know what's going on, bro. They're taking everybody's car, bro. Use your mama car.
He don't know what's going on. They taking everybody's car. Use your mama car.
Drive around, man. Trying to put yourself with your mama car, man. Your brother car, somebody's car.
Did he say your mama car, your brother car, or somebody's car? How about you buy her another car? You tow her damn car up and put her in this. Like, but it's everybody else's problem now. It's beyond him. I'm not understanding all the long pauses. For what?
It's beyond me. I don't know what the fuck, man. Clean them motherfuckers up, something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe they know something? I don't know. Maybe the MFs know something? I don't know.
My car? Yeah, they got my phone. They got my car. They got their cars. They got their guns. They got I don't know what the fuck they do, bro.
They looking for something. Is that what she said, y'all?
Yeah, but what the fuck did that got shit to do with me is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what she said. Boy, if you don't shut the hell up.
That got shit to do with me, man, and I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on. You feel me?
No, we don't feel you. He a big liar. What interests me the most about this is when you listening at somebody and you know that they're lying. So you just like studying a liar right now. We're studying a liar right now. Drive around where, Jarvis? Use her car. Who? Her mama? Go get your mama car, your brother car, your whoever car. Tony King. Hey, Tony. Welcome in. Thank you for coming through. Thank you all for the support, Angela. Only one me. What the heck? I wasn't even looking. Dang. Thank y'all so much. Hold on. Shoot. Jarvis is already guilty in the general public. No jury will let him walk away scot-free. He definitely not walking away because we already know he's had enough times of walking free and being free. And I really believe, I hope he get life. That's what I really hope. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Angela. Shout out to my member. I appreciate that. And shout out to my BFF for letting me know, because I did not see that. And it was way up there. So shout out to you. Thank you so much. Hold on. Shout out to you. Let's go. Shout out to you. Let's go. Okay. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. And let me do this. And shout out to Only One Me. Thank you so much too. I appreciate it. So that's 2 donations. Thank y'all so much. Hold on. Let me see what I got for you. Hold on. Oh, that's loud. Shout out to Only One Me. Let's go. That dang near blew my eardrum. These big old yeah, I cut that volume up a little bit. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shanna has low self-esteem and will let Jarvis do whatever as long as he doesn't leave her. She said she wasn't desperate at all. Not even a little bit. Shout out to the AFC podcast. How you doing? It's got everything to do with you, Pink Panther. Pink Panther. He is a little puss, right?
I'll call you later, man. I don't know what's going on around this shit, though.
I'll call you later, man. This shit, man. I can't stand this dude. But wait, did I miss the part about the guns and all this? Hold on.
I don't know. My phone? Yeah, they got my phone. They got my purse. They got their purse. They got their guns. They got
they guns. See, and remember they said they found all this stuff. Yeah, ain't none of that stuff his. They got their phones, they cars, they guns, they like, what's yours, sir? Everything borrowed or stolen. Which one?
Hey, I don't know what the fuck they do, bro. Yeah, but what the fuck did that got shit to do with me is what I'm saying.
She did say they looking for something. She just slow, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know. She would be in jail if she. I don't know. I really don't know. She just sound oblivious and just happy to have him on the phone. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? What you need me to do, Daddy?
I got shit to do with me, Daddy. I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on. You feel me?
You caught. You busted. You busted.
I'll call you later, man. I don't know what's going on around this shit, though. This shit's starting to piss me off.
You pissing all us off.
I'll get in touch with you later, man.
Okay.
All right. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
You got your job, your regular job? Yeah. My regular job, 6:45. Probably about 7:30. Alright.
I love you. Man, get out of here. Like, who was that? I wonder. Who do y'all think the other female was? They are, man, get out of here. This dude cannot be this great. He ain't great at all, but you bang bangs. Jay, good to hear. Oh, doing great watching college b-ball and listening to Miss V. Thank you. Yes, smack that thumbs up, please. I know you did though. All right, let me finish this out. That's crazy. I just can't get over how she was a mouse and then she get all tough here in court. Like, girl, I guess she had to do that after we seen this mess.
Now, what is it? What did you think when Jarvis told you those things?
I didn't know what to think.
Why didn't you say something more?
Okay. What did you do in response to receiving this call, if anything?
Nothing.
Okay. Did you clean anything up?
No.
Did you wipe anything down?
No.
Okay. And that would be in your house?
Yes. House, car, everything.
Okay.
Didn't touch it, done nothing.
All right.
Why you ain't tell him you wasn't gonna touch nothing? So she one of them you can't trust then. She act like she was down for it. She claimed she ain't do nothing. Y'all think she wiped stuff down or not? Let me know.
So
I'm about to do
just
a poll.
to clarify a little bit. Jarvis borrowed your car on the 9th.
Yes.
Brought it back the 10th in the morning.
Yes.
About 6 a.m. or so, or in the morning?
In the morning, about 8:30.
8:30.
I was taking my son to school.
Okay.
8:30.
And did he borrow it later that day again or the next day?
I can't remember. It was later that day or the next day. I just know he did it again.
Okay. I think they're good.
Good afternoon. And you indicated that you knew Mr. Butts since 2019.
Yes.
Correct. You met him at the shop, correct?
Yes.
At his shop.
Yes.
Would you describe your relationship with him as a...
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he meet his fiance in 2019 too? He's a loser, man.
Whole.
Okay, I'm sorry?
He said as a whole, we do.
Would you describe it as a physical relationship or was it a real relationship?
It was a physical relationship.
Okay, so...
With a real
you
baby.
knew Mr. Butts was seeing other people, correct?
Yes.
All right, so that's not a surprise to you,
No.
correct?
The fact that he lied to me, that's a surprise.
Okay.
But in interrogation, Jarvis said they know about each other. He said they ain't together, but they know about each other. Not according to LaTrecia.
So
or
he would
LaTecia,
tell
whatever
you
her
he
name
was
is.
coming over and you wouldn't know where he was coming from, correct?
Yes.
That's nothing new.
That's nothing.
Okay. Do you know, besides your daughter with Mr. Butts, do you know Mr. Butts' other children?
I met quite a few of them.
Okay. Have you met any of the other mothers?
About two in the beginning of the relationship we had. He introduced about 2 or 3 of the mothers.
Okay. And have you had any issues with the mothers?
No.
Okay.
None at all.
So you know Mr. Butts works as a mechanic, correct?
Yes.
And have you ever seen him wearing safety glasses in the shop?
Yes.
Okay. Safety glasses are clear, aren't they?
They're not those.
They're not.
They're not the kinds that I've seen. No.
Okay. So he borrowed your car on the 9th, correct?
Yes.
And you said he came over around 9 p.m.
Yes.
All right. When he came over 9 p.m., was there anything out of the ordinary that you noticed?
No.
Okay. Did you have a conversation with him that day?
We swapped out cars. We had a quick swap out cars, and he was gone.
And there was no other conversation that day? You didn't notice anything about his appearance? Didn't notice anything about his demeanor?
No.
Okay. And you say...
Notice she says swap out cars. So she wasn't left without a car. She was in whatever car he was in. So was it another woman's car he swapped with her?
Came back the next day?
Yes.
All right.
The next morning.
Could he have dropped your car off later that night? I mean, earlier that night?
No, he did not.
He didn't drop it off at, say, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Why she get mad about that part?
And you said that your son, and forgive me, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but there was a lot of things in this car.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the condition the car always was in?
I mean, my son has his toys. There's always stuff in there, yes.
Okay.
But it's only my kids' stuff that be in my car, because me and my kids are the only people that really be in my car, or my mother.
Okay. And your testimony is Jarvis Butts, prior to the night, had never been in this car before?
Oh, no, he's been in my car.
Okay.
He's been in my car. I take him places.
Okay.
So he's like a child. You know what I'm saying? Another kid.
So your son finds the glasses,
Yes.
correct? And you say he finds the glasses, this would be on the 10th? He finds the glasses?
Yes, either the next day or whenever. I don't remember what day, but I know the next day. It was the next day we went over. Yes, it was.
So you're not sure what day the glasses were
I'm
found?
not sure what day the glasses was found, because I went to his job twice
Okay.
after that. So I don't know which day. I don't know if it was the 10th or the 11th.
So it could have been either day.
Yes.
All right.
But
And
it was in my car.
so your son was playing with these glasses.
Yes.
There was nothing remarkable about these glasses, correct?
They were just clear glasses.
And so you couldn't identify the glasses and say, hey, these glasses were smaller than a normal pair of glasses. These must be a pair of kids' glasses, right? You couldn't say that,
He
correct?
said they were his son's glasses. So, is he saying as his son, that would mean it was a kid's glasses, right?
Okay.
She didn't barely. I mean, I'm just tripping on how short her fuse is in court. She had all the patience for Jarvis
So
stuff.
he said they were his son's glasses.
Yes.
She mad now. She mad. But she ain't mad at Jarvis.
And
what the hell? Quit hacking. Get off the mic. God dang. Oh my God. Why is everybody always sick in court? I promise y'all. Pay attention in court. You always hear this. Drives me nuts. I think he's done. You done? Are you finished or you done? I am.
Take your time. You sure? I gotta hold you one more right quick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just lower your mic or something. Questions was asked. Jarvis was planting a face and did not care at all. He sure didn't.
Go right ahead.
all right. So you
looking.
said your son was playing with the glasses, correct? And
you know he did.
You took the glasses from your son, correct?
Yes.
And what did you do with them once you took them?
He was playing with them when I was up there with Jarvis. When I took them from him and said, "Do not your glasses," Jarvis took them from my hand.
Okay. So you didn't examine these glasses, correct?
I looked at them on his face, and he was playing with them on his face.
Okay.
So how can I not examine these glasses when I'm looking at my son with these glasses on his face?
You didn't study these glasses, correct?
No, I didn't study these glasses,
Okay.
but they were clear and they were on my son's face.
So later on, you showed a picture of ZIYAH Harris, correct?
Yes.
And you saw her wearing clear glasses as well, correct?
Yes.
At the time you saw her with the glasses, did anyone tell you that she was missing?
Yes, they did.
Were
And they
you
showed me the picture.
were you aware that she was missing?
From the news.
Okay. And were you aware that Mr. Butts was a suspect?
No, not at the time until they came to my door.
Okay. So when you told them that these glasses, you saw glasses similar to this.
I didn't tell them then.
Okay.
I didn't know about that until after.
All right.
It took me a minute to think about the glasses
So you came back and told them later.
when they came to my house.
Okay. That you saw a pair of glasses in your car.
Yes.
He is asking stupid questions, though.
The best you can say is that these glasses may be similar, correct?
They maybe was similar.
Right.
Yes.
You cannot testify that these are the exact same glasses, correct?
No, I cannot testify those are the exact same glasses.
Can you tell whether the glasses had prescription lenses in them?
I didn't put them on my face, sir, so how do I know?
Did your son say anything about that?
No, how would he know? He said he was, what, 6, 7, 5 at the time. So how would he know what prescription glasses are?
You wearing prescription glasses, right?
Yes.
If you take them off, you see differently, correct?
Yes, but I did not put the glasses on.
Yeah.
So how will I know they were prescription glasses if I didn't wear them?
My question
My son
was-
wore the glasses, so how am I supposed to know? I don't have his eyes.
My question was, did your son say anything about the
Wow.
glasses?
He
didn't
was
say that.
playing with the glasses, and I told him to take the glasses off because we didn't know who glasses they were.
Okay.
I didn't know if they were prescription, so I told him to take them off. When he take them off, he handed to me. Oh, Jarvis said, "Oh, those are my sunglasses," and he snatches it from my hand.
Okay. And what did Jarvis do with the glasses?
I don't know. He went towards his car.
Okay. You didn't think anything else of the glasses, did you?
No,
Okay.
all he said was those were his sunglasses at the time.
You're employed?
Yes.
All right. And your Nissan, was that your primary mode of transportation?
No.
That was a secondary car?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't drive my car. I use my mom's car when I'm working.
So is the Nissan your car?
Yes, it's my car.
Okay. And Mr. Butts called you and told you to drive someone else's car?
Yep.
All right.
So is that what you did? Sound like it.
Just one moment.
So 40 new witnesses. Damn.
So when he told you that, you didn't do anything, right?
No.
You didn't think anything of it,
No.
correct? You didn't clean out this car, correct?
No.
So anything of Mr. Butts would still be in this car, correct?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Any redirect?
Yes, Judge. Ms. Johnson, you were asked about knowing that Mr. Butts was seeing other women,
Yes.
but you said he lied about things.
Yes.
What did he lied about?
About how many women, if he was still dealing with the women, everything.
Okay. So you didn't, fair to say you didn't know how many women were out there?
Yes.
Okay. And did you know, that he would be dealing with women at the same time as he was dealing with you.
Indiana,
Yes.
I'm going to object at this point. I'm not sure what the relevance of that is as to this. How many women he's dealing with.
It goes
Do you have a
to,
response?
yeah, it goes to whether or not he would be like whether he's secretive about things, whether he would know about.
He's very secretive.
1 second, Ms. Johnson.
Yeah.
It's okay, 1 second.
I mean, that was really that was really the extent of the question.
It was asking Ross how
Yeah.
many women he slept with
Yeah,
and whether she knew.
wanted to get that was really the extent of the question.
Okay, well, ask the question again.
Yeah, just was he a secretive person to you?
Yes, he's very secretive.
Okay, and when he told you a reason why he wanted to use your car, did you have any reasons to think that that might not be true?
I honestly thought it was for his son. So, whenever he says anything about his kids, I believe him when it comes to his kids. I thought he was a great father.
Okay, so with that being said, why would she think he needed her car? That don't even make sense because I didn't catch that part about the swapping of the car. So he had a car. So why did he need your car? That would have been my question. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said they swapped cars. So he didn't need your car. He just specifically wanted her car. Maybe because it didn't have GPS tracker in it or something. I don't know. I don't know what year her car is if I missed it. But if he already had a car, what the hell did he need your car for? And he crashed it. And then tell her to go get your mama car. Not I'm going to buy you another car. Not you can use my car because he ain't got one. But go get your mama car. Get out of here. Loser. But I'm just saying, like, he would explain why he needed your car if he was already in a vehicle. That's crazy. The way she telling this story, well, I thought it was really for his son. That don't make sense.
So his kids, that's what he put on to me, but.
Okay, so that's what he led you to believe.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing further, Judge.
Yeah, I actually got a couple of follow-up questions.
Go ahead.
Now, you said that he was secretive, correct?
Yes.
And that's when it came to women, correct?
Yes.
That bothered you, correct?
I mean, it would bother anyone when a man is supposed to be telling you the truth and he being really secretive about everything. And you being honest with them.
So you were upset about that?
Honestly.
So you were upset about that, correct?
About him being with other women, cheating? Not really, because I was doing it too. How about that?
I gotta be quiet.
No further questions.
Boy, I tell you.
Okay, you're done, Ms. Johnson.
You're done. You're done, ma'am. All y'all nasty. That's what that is. She
Okay,
said that like it was something to be proud about. Like, girl.
Okay, anything else that needs to go on the record before we end today?
Yeah, she's super short. Get out of here. Hold on. Okay, let me play this right quick. This is wait, is this live? Not the same live.
Would you or would you not understand why? So the topic of tonight is if you were in this position, would you or would you not take the kids in knowing, what they have experienced up until this point? Would you or would you not take the kids?
My family, yeah. If they weren't my family, probably not. I think it would be just that simple for me. But yeah, if it was kids in my family that went through that, then yeah, I most definitely.
So this is Roxy and Mark. This was posted 17 hours ago, and somebody shared this to say Shannon kids with CPS, grandma foster care license is gone. Who is willing to take the kids? 40 plus new witnesses for the trial, over 60 total. Y'all look at this. Okay.
Would do what I could to take them in and keep them, as I heard y'all say, keep them together, right? Keep them with family, because we know how the system is, and being placed with some of these foster parents, that just do it for the career side of it, just for the money, just for the benefit. Yeah, that's without even thinking too deeply about it. Yeah, I would say I would step in and do what I could for my family members.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, ain't no GPS.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your word, brother. You been all right?
Yeah, you know it. Slow motion, better than no motion. And got a lot of things on the horizon, as you know. And yeah, just keeping my head to the pavement. You know.
Same here. Boots on the
so
ground.
what actually?
They audio bad as hell too, because it's hold on. It's glitching out. It's going in and out. I'ma see what they talking about, but
today. Was there
it was just them setting a date for the trial. For the jury selection, not for the trial. The date for the trial has not been set yet. Just the jury selection, which will be October 6th. That's really the only important date that needs to be known. There's other dates, but that's not really relevant. The jury selection will be October 6th, and then shortly after that is when the trial will begin. So probably within maybe a 2-week, maybe 3-week time span is when the trial will begin. And there are also 40 new witnesses.
Damn.
Just for
jury selection and trial mess around and be the same day.
For all of the other cases, there's 2 new cases that he has.
2 new on top of the ones.
Pounding the pavement, screaming, crying, yelling, losing sleep. It seems like it's all worth it to hear.
Wait a minute, so it's 2 more that on the top of the ones he already had?
The number 40, and to hear that there are 2 new victims that have come forward and spoken up. That's what makes it all worth it, and that lets me know that justice is slowly but surely prevailing, and it'll get here soon. So that is why this type of behavior continues to happen. So so all in total, that is 62 witnesses. 62. So between the 22 witnesses that we had in the preliminary and the 40 new witnesses, that's 62 witnesses for this case.
The kids are still
so
there,
far.
and they did not ask them to take the kids.
So
no, I did hear that the kids are gone now. I did hear that. I believe they are. Wait, which live did they? Well, I don't want you to say no creators' names, but I just because they've been on a few platforms since the first one, so I'm not sure of the timing of it.
In the preliminary with 22 people in 4 days, I can only imagine what we are about to hear in 3 to 4 weeks with 40 people.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope that they don't publicize the details of it like they did in the ZIYAH, because that is just gonna enrage the public all over again.
No, they need to tell us details.
Right, and it's gonna cause even more people to find out about the case, more people to tap in and try to insert their narrative, spin their narrative around into what they think is the truth. And all of this other shit, man. We're going to have a whole nother generation of motherfuckers coming out here searching in fields and all of this other shit. I hope they just keep that shit and let us know what the verdict is when it's time to let us know what the verdict is.
What?
Yeah. I just want people to be...
I don't agree with that at all. I want to know, like, when you have a case going on that people are interested in and everybody is, like, caring, they usually do let us see it. So I definitely hope that they do that. The kids are still with bugger face Annette. So what? Now I heard Shannon's kids was taken. I don't know. Now the first time that I heard it, I was just like, I don't know. I didn't even speak on it. But then I heard it. Oh, Roxy did post that. She did post that and said they're gone. If you know, you know. That's right. I don't know.
Patient, right? People are, oh, well, why does it take so long? Why does it take so long? Why does it take so long? I would rather them take their time and go through everything with a fine-tooth comb, because it could be one detail that is missed to where a whole case can be just thrown out. You know what I'm saying? If the glove didn't fit, you must have quit. Well, we're trying to make sure that the glove fit, okay? So I want you guys to be patient. We all are on edge. We all are walking on eggshells. We all want to know, what's happening. But this takes time. This is not a simple case. We don't have a body. You know what I'm saying? We and it's been a year and 4 months. You know what I'm saying? So let it take its time. Let it run its course. Let the justice system, make due process and let it do its work. Let's stop assuming. Let's stop speculating. Let's stop coming up with assumptions and twisting things, left and right and up and down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's damn the family. Damn it being disrespectful to the family. It's just disrespectful to ZIYAH. And if you say that you care about ZIYAH the way that you care about her, stop it. Okay, just let it go, because damn the family. But do it for her, okay? If you care how you care, if ZIYAH means to you what she means to you, because ZIYAH has hit so many different people, and so many different people are emotionally bound to ZIYAH because they see themselves in her, or they know someone, or their daughter experienced it, or a child, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Just do it out of respect for her, to just let the court do what it do, but the justice system run its course, and just do it out of respect for ZIYAH. Not out of respect for the family, out of respect for ZIYAH. If you want justice for ZIYAH, cut the bullshit. For real.
Like I told people back in, probably about December or January, around the time that I did the episode about the trafficking in, or maybe it was the episode after that. Like,
trigger words.
At this point, it ain't really too much more, to talk about.
Right.
A lot of people still to this day, I'm getting inboxes, messages and shit, asking what's the update, any update on ZIYAH.
I think they don't understand how it works in the crime world. Like, it ain't no such thing. First of all, you want people to talk about it, right? You don't want the case messed up, but you definitely want people to talk about it, follow it. Like Mark and them, they just put out the information, right? So it's old to them because they was dealing with this last year, and then dang near a year, well, pretty much a year later, now the world is watching. Back when they was talking about it, everybody wasn't watching it. It might have been popular in Detroit, but everybody didn't know about it. And so now the masses is attached to it, and they don't get it. Like, that's how it worked. That's pretty much how it worked. When some go back into court and all that, everybody will start talking about it again if it was a case that hit them. So it's good to talk about it. It ain't good to be, running up in abandoned houses, in people's faces, and doing all this weird stuff. But it's good to talk about it.
Like
we gonna talk about it.
Since what we said the last time, 100 times, y'all that we gotta wait until the court date, right? Ain't nobody giving out no secret information or no subscriber.
So he talking about people that want to know more information. We just following the information. I kind of know how this process work. It could take years, like the other cases could take forever, talking about trying to get other people arrested and all that. It's a lot coming behind this. And y'all just heard her say 2 new people.
Selling information on the subscribers, right? I really hate that people that ran with that shit. I've been doing subscribers since ZIYAH was 8 years old. How about that? Like this shit ain't just start with this case. But yeah, it's anything else we gotta wait to come out in the court. Okay, it ain't no more top secret information, ain't no more details, no more new angles. You know what I mean? No, stop sending us places to search. Okay, all of that.
Yeah, that's crazy with that. Because they already said that. I mean, they were already told not to search pretty much.
Most definitely.
I will see.
All right, so that was that. And somebody posted that 17 hours ago. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's something we already listened to. Yep. What part they got? Oh, when she couldn't see Jarvis. Here are some harsh and real. Wait a minute. Very handsome. What? Oh no, we ain't doing that. Did y'all hear about Jarvis allegedly having a fan club on TikTok or something, and a bunch of women posting weird stuff? Somebody also posted pictures of ZIYAH with child. You know what I'm saying? I've been following. Let's see what she said.
When I had said it was the fucking auntie, when I tell y'all, I hope they get Shannon and put her right where she belong. Jarvis Butts, you belong in jail too, because you groomed that baby, you essayed that baby, you got that baby pregnant, and you made that baby drink antifreeze. Then you took her back home to the auntie. Once her auntie Shannon found out that she was pregnant by Jarvis, she started whooping ZIYAH. Fuck the nigga, huh? Fuck that he groomed this baby at 13.
Trigger warning. She was fat. Trigger warnings. Okay.
Are going to be just delving into that. We're not going to go too far into it because it's a rabbit hole that is never ending.
Okay, I seen a little snippet on your page, and she apparently was a, 12?
She was 12 when she went missing. If she was alive, or they haven't found her body or her, she went missing last January this time, so she's 13 now.
Okay.
But what happened was she was...
No, she was 13 when she went missing. Okay, so hold on. Oh, this is Jarvis Butts' main suspect. Let's see.
Not that nigga, man. Stop playing with me.
Oh, this
nigga, man. Stop playing with me. Bitch, who the fuck got a lie on your motherfucking...
Now this is just like you can't deny them last two. You really got me. No, oh, this was her message to him. Now it was this came from like an Instagram message, and I actually played this before, but since I ran across it, she said, just like you can't deny them last two. He said, huh? You really got me out here looking like a fool to your family. When I say stay the F away from me, I effing mean that. Just that. Huh? He says. And then those are the messages after that.
People, your brother literally asked me, why am I still fucking with you?
Trigger warning.
That you are simply fucking.
Oh, that's right. I can't say that. Oh, well, yeah. Thanks, BFF. I forgot he said that. Hold on now. We ain't saying that word. We ain't saying. They do not like that sweet tart word on YouTube. Not at all. Like, hold on. I'm so glad I looked at that. I forgot he was about to say that. Dang. We ain't doing that. Now, let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see what the people saying, but the people don't know how to act. People is clowning. Jeez.
I'm not understanding why nobody is searching for her. And I'm talking about as far as law enforcement and family members. Now, as y'all know the College Conference was today, where Jarvis Butts has to go in front of the judge. If you don't know what
Oh, we ain't doing that either. The music. It's the music.
But I've gotten a ton of emails and DMs and comments regarding the ZIYAH Harris and Jarvis Butts, that case. I want you to know that I have not forgotten about this case. I will not forget about this case.
All right, so you ain't talking about the case. What are we doing here? Dang. Hold on, it took me somewhere else. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I could give me a second. I need to find out what the heck. Oh, I never been on this page. Oh, somebody created that after she passed. People are so damn ignorant. ZIYAH Harris. Oh, I ain't even in that. I ain't never seen this picture. Let me grab that. January 28th, 2019. So this month, wait. Janiyah. Oh, this. Nah, not having one dang on picture and one. Wow. As a mother, I want her to have justice. Everyone failed her. For ZIYAH Harris, we speaking for her. We want you to have justice. Why did your grandma have chains on the refrigerator? Oh yeah. So, oh man, yeah. Let me take that. I bet the chains broke on that mug now. I don't know. I don't know if they gone or not, y'all. I really don't. That's ridiculous. That just shows a lot about her, though, to do that. Give me a second, y'all, as I nab these pictures. But hold on.
I know a lot of y'all are going to be tuning in to the podcast later on tonight. So
This is old. That's from a year ago. Actually, from March 2nd, 2024. Yeah, that is sad. Wow, man. Total difference. This is a good one. Oh, let me quit doing this. So let me see what y'all saying. She the new 304. Get in line, bitch. She definitely remind me of an old 304, but yeah, she probably ain't hung her little stilettos up yet. Baby girl, I hope they find you. Right. Last night okay, I got that. All right, so well, I mean, I was gonna go over old girl, but I guess we long enough right now. Hold on. Somebody said lock them up. These are the aunties of Princess ZIYAH. Screenshot both of them. They Shannon got 10K followers on here and she ain't following nobody. Talking about she raising kings and queens. And then her sister loving the life to the fullest Harris. She got 5.6 followers and she following 2.4 people, but her sister ain't following nobody. Somebody said all of them need to be in jail. Wait, what is this? Oh, somebody screenshot a bunch of stuff. All the way from 2023. I got some more wait, I got more. So what? I got more. So type some more shit to me. Him offering them money. That was confirmed today. I talked to that little girl. Oh, this is when they was arguing back in 2023. This is posted by Kenya. So the person that posted this said, Naziah Harris family member public post a year before Naziah went missing on January 9th, 2024. So this was posted January 7th, 2023 by Kenya. And it says, I'll be at your church, Annette, to tell them how you threaten all the girls not to say a word to anyone. And then somebody in the comments, y'all really need to stop. It's okay that they started it. I will definitely finish it, Kenya said. She is not related to you, Kenya told Janice. From the book, I have never ever talked or said anything about anyone else in this family being GAY. That one is dead. Okay, so this would have happened. They all start feuding because in 2022, that's when Jernell and Kiwana went to CPS and all of that stuff. And I guess Kenya, she had posted something, but after they started arguing about this, they all fell out around this time. It was April when they went to CPS and all of this stuff. But they knew from 12 years ago. I heard Jernell said 12 years ago she found out that he had that record. And she found out because he was watching his kid. He got arrested and they had to go get the kid. So she looked up his record and found that out. So they have been on. Then January 7th, 2023, Kenya wrote, so Shannon Kidd's father offered his own daughter and someone else's daughter money to. Yeah, we ain't about to read that. Okay, well, we did hear the peen thing and all that crap. He has been in prison for RAP, a 13-year-old. There's the number 13 again. Remember, I said that number is something about that number. So 13 kids, another 13, 13-year-old. Everybody was 13 or 31. Yeah, we read that. Now this is what Kenya. See, I didn't know where this had came from. Let me screenshot that one. Because this is where the allegations about Annette husband Charles doing this to her daughter swept under the rug. It runs in a family. If you don't have the whole story, and yeah. But didn't nobody, I don't know when they screenshot this, but it's 3 comments and 8 shares on this from January 2023. So more people is looking at it now than, yeah. The twins, as I heard it, there is a Chester, among them, and he hasn't been confirmed by someone else to speak. Hold on. So yeah, it got nasty. I mean, I remember hearing about the stuff, but I didn't ever see it for myself. And then while searching for Naziah Harris, the body, the Detroit police have found a completely different child again. It's a little boy whose mother smothered him. Yeah, I remember that woman has been in court too. I was just looking at that. Wait a minute, what is this? Get what? Now somebody got viewers discretion. Naziah Harris body. Where they get this from? Dismembered is what they saying. Like, I'm not about to even hit on this video. This could be a whole virus. This ain't even Naziah on the video. And this was posted January 14th. The phone call between Naziah Harris' aunt and Jarvis Butts. So sick. Okay, what's...
report or give updates when there are different commentary, but when there are legal updates, documents uploaded, that's when I give you updates. Second to that is a lot of people have been saying that the trial is going to start tomorrow, March 7th, or that it's going to start March 8th, and that is not true, okay? The trial has not been, a trial date for this case has not.
Yeah, a lot of people was confused on that, not knowing how court proceedings work.
Exception. So those of you, if you do not know who this is Kenya. This is Roxy's mother. Now, as the days and the months go by, and everybody is forming an opinion on social media, now, here go the adults coming out. Everybody wants to point the finger at each other. But I'm sitting back and I'm observing. And let me tell you, first of all, I'm going to start off with Kenya here. Because she knew. She knew about everything that was going on in this home. She posted on Facebook in 2023. And she says that she went to the authorities. But I have a big problem with this. I'm starting to hear this. This comes from Kawana. This comes from Janelle. Oh, I called CPS. Oh, I called the police. That's what you guys are saying. But did you guys go over the police's head? Did you guys go to internal affairs? Did you guys go over CPS's head? Did you guys go down to the courts? Now, Kenya here got on social media and said that she was going to go down to the church and let the whole church know what was going on in Annette's house. Did you do that? I mean, I might be crazy. I don't know. But when you say protect the children, I'm thinking protect the children to the end of the earth. I don't care if I got to go in that church screaming, because somebody help me. If I got to go into the police department, somebody help me. Protect the children is protect the children.
I don't blame the family. I get what the people saying. They went to the proper authorities. Them people didn't do their job. They was getting threatened. All kind of stuff was going on. I can't blame nobody but the people that let this happen, that took her, fed her to this food, and you know, it's nothing you can do if the people don't do their job. They finding every way to agree with the granny and not pay attention to the kids or nothing. And then the kids they said it didn't happen. So they was like, well, it ain't nothing we can do. By the time they did. The mother of the child that he did this to even went, and they didn't do anything. That's crazy. That's why I'm like, what the hell?
She texted that creep saying she didn't get her period yet.
Yeah, that was her in the courtroom. Just tell us where she at, Jarvis.
A man who is no stranger to the family. I believe that this was about to come out, that he had an inappropriate relationship with ZIYAH. Sexually assaulting.
Oh goodness, that's Kiwana with the news. Let's see.
You never knew it was serious. You never knew your sister was having sex being.
Oh my God. People just be saying anything. He knew. He did know. He knew. He was in the house. And it's just sad. But what do you do? But anyway, y'all, people are crazy. I just wanted to see what they were saying. It ain't too much going on. But we'll be back. I'll probably be back later because I gotta find out what's going on in the world. I really do. I've been away too long, and it's been so much stuff happening that I gotta that I want to catch up with. So I don't know if y'all follow politics or whatever, but we definitely cover that stuff over here because too much is moving, too much is happening. And then them tariffs is being implemented crazy. But I heard that he kind of scaled it back. So that's why I want to go over that stuff and see what's going on. I don't think she's been there the whole time. I just don't. Girl, if you don't shut up, it ain't your house. And the landlord showed y'all that. But okay. Jarvis crashed her, probably trying to hurry up and leave from down wherever to ZIYAH. Yep. That's crazy though. Like, That's just crazy. What if the little boy got the house from in the wait? What if the little boy got the house from in the house? I'm confused. I'm confused. This gal is slow and a bad liar. A broke ass pro. She didn't tell him that in person. She was doing the same thing. Heck nah, she ain't said none of that. I think I'm way... Yeah, I don't even know how I got up there. But all right, y'all. I ain't gonna bore y'all no more. We gonna get up out of here. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the donations to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. Angela and I Am One Me. Shout out to y'all. And shout out to my HMIC subscribers, members. Shout out to y'all. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Absolutely. And yeah, we'll be back later. Maybe in the middle of the morning. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll be back. Because there's a lot of stuff I got to catch up with. Justice for ZIYAH. Damn.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. Nanny boo boo. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Cause ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I've been stand on business. I stand on business. Nanny boo boo.
All right, y'all. We up out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make this go viral. Drop some good members emojis. Drop that fire and homers, y'all. What I'm talking about. Wow. Peace and love, y'all. We out.